know the metronome.
Not the Mitch.
Goddamn Mitch.
Swipe
Oh, no, it's gone. It's gone now. Thank the Lord.
Okay, we have to clap. Ready?
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You're not ready. She scoots.
She scores. All right, ready? Ready?
All right. Ready.
1. You're supposed to count with me.
Oh, sorry.
1.
You started counting before I could start counting with you. Count down the countdown, okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, I want to go 1. I want you to go 2, and then I want to go 3.
Well, you didn't say that. You just pointed at me. I can't read your mind.
Okay, ready? 1. 1.
2.
3.
Look at that.
That was
Look at that.
probably the crispiest. We're not recording anymore, I don't think.
Me neither. Yeah, we are.
Oh, we are recording. Look
Oh
at that.
my gosh. You got to have some faith.
I don't.
Have faith in my boy.
Father,
Father, help. Father, convince her.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woo! Welcome back, y'all,
to the That's You podcast.
I don't know which camera to look at because this is all brand new.
You look at yours, and I look at mine.
Okay.
You look at your phone, I look at my phone.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. I mean, you look at my very expensive camera, and you look at your very expensive camera.
Oh.
Which we have. And what we are recording on for you people, because we love you so much.
Yeah.
I looked at your camera again. I'm treating them as if they're separate people.
Go like
I'm not even in frame in that one.
You go.
Listen here, folks. All right. As you can tell by our little itty bitty sign, we are going to do another Am I the Asshole?
They can't see the itty bitty sign.
But as you can't see by the itty bitty sign.
I told you have to explain it because it was funny.
Oh, okay. I will do that, but
Okay.
first, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jordan.
Hi, my name is Bree. It is so nice to be here with you, Jordan. You are so big and beautiful.
And I'm
dark.
Date Mike. It's nice to meet me.
Sick reference. You have the sickest references.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Everybody says.
Literally. Oh my God, thank you. I'm as burnt as a fucking lobster. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, but you had fun in the pool.
It was okay.
It was okay.
The children kept trying to drown me.
The children were after you hard.
They was after blood.
Yeah. You threw. That's why I didn't want to get in, because I knew as soon as I got in, they were going to be like, hey, throw me. And it's like, I don't want to throw you, because I know as soon as I throw one of you, all of you are going to like dogpile on me.
Swarm.
And drown me.
Swarm.
You threw one of them.
Yeah.
Your biggest mistake of the day.
Was throwing one.
And not wearing sunscreen as well.
Yeah. But that is not even the biggest mistake I made today.
Oh, yeah? What was your biggest mistake? Please inform our audience.
Well, it was throwing the child.
You just said that wasn't the biggest mistake of the
No,
day.
I said the sunscreen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't figure out how to...
Very professional.
Yeah. I feel like I'm slouching because I can't get this like to my face, but then it covers me.
Should we do the Florida Man first? Because we're gonna do a Florida Man. I know we've left you guys high and dry for quite some time.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so sorry, Florida Man.
Yeah, sorry, Florida Man.
Yeah. We can
Let's start off with a Florida Man, and then I will
we'll
explain
tell
our
you.
beautiful sign.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
All right. Would you like to do the honors?
Sure. I will.
Mr. Handsome.
I'll honor myself.
No, don't. That one.
Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good at iPad. I'm an iPad kid.
I know. Aren't you so
Look at my
stoked?
pen that I got for my birthday, and it's not even my birthday.
Tink. Mine's a cat.
Mine is not.
Look, I'm a beauty guru.
Mine's got a little hat though. Boop.
I can make mine do that too. Ready?
Top of the morning.
I can make mine do that too. Ready?
Okay. that looks so wrong.
It really does.
I don't see any features of the cat. All I see is like this flaccid, yeah, thank you.
Pink
tube shooting up into the air, making that pencil a grower.
Wow.
For sure.
Wow.
All right, Florida Man.
All right, get
Welcome back to the That's You podcast. Florida Man.
Our one and only reoccurring guest.
Florida man arrested for stabbing shark in the head as revenge for stolen fish after graphic video goes viral. 26-year-old man from Florida was arrested Thursday after he admitted to stabbing a bull shark multiple times in an act he filmed and shared on Snapchat. The video, which gained notoriety late last month, shows the gruesome attack near the wreck site off Key West. Zane Garrett. What a douchebag name. Bad name. Douchebag
Bad name.
Oh my God. And we'll show him right here. Look at that. Look at that. Who has been identified as a captain on Second Nature Charter's website, faces charges of aggravated animal cruelty. The incident occurred on May 22nd, and a video was titled, "Bud Broke My Rod." Bud broke my rod, so I stabbed him in the dome.
You know what other website it could be on?
What?
Bleep. I was just doing that so I wouldn't have to bleep it out later.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because Bud broke his rod.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
You guys know.
Sick.
If you don't know, then get off our podcast because you're too young.
An anonymous tipster alerted the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission after witnessing the disturbing footage. Sean Connery's disturbing footage. You gotta slap a woman.
I don't know why. I've been balloon laughing recently. Like, I can't even do it on purpose. I did it on purpose.
just wheezing F, baby.
I was gonna say, but I let you have the honors.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. This man sounds like a cuck.
This led to, I know, right, an investigation into Garrett's action. And then here's a photo of the video. This is Bud Broke My Rod.
Oh, no.
Interestingly, Garrett has previously been under scrutiny for falsely representing himself as a licensed captain, a requirement he does not meet. Authorities who were directed to him after interviewing the individual who posted
Interviewing the interviewer.
in meta as hell.
Interview with the interviewee.
So I'd like for you to answer some questions. I'd like for you to answer some questions.
Actually, let me just Uno reverse.
Yeah, right. Authorities were directed to him, who posted the video online. In the tipster's report, they expressed alarm over how Garrett's behavior, stating yes to weapons for the 9 to 11-inch fillet knife, yes to violent behavior for stabbing a shark repeatedly. They also noted their disbelief that...
Repeatedly?
Wait till you see the video.
Oh.
They also noted their disbelief that someone would post evidence of committing a crime in Florida. That's what you're shocked about?
Okay.
When confronted with the video, Garrett acknowledged his action, saying, "Yeah, that's me." He justified his behavior. I mean, he literally could have gotten away with this if he didn't.
If it weren't for you meddling.
If it wasn't for his own meddling self. He justified his behavior by claiming it was common practice to deter sharks from stealing fish. And I don't know if that is common practice, but it shouldn't be. He believed that stabbing one would send a message to the others. Tell your little shark friends.
Throws it back.
They don't communicate with each other, guys. They're like
Sharks stay so far away from each other.
Yeah, sharks they don't commute. They're not like, there's no like shark Facebook, Mr. Garrett.
Shark book, if you will.
Okay.
And I hope you will.
Formerly known as Shark Twitter.
Shark Kidder.
Garrett further explained that he acted out of revenge because the shark had taken his catch and was becoming a nuisance. According to the warrant, he stated that I asked Mr. Garrett if he thought that the repeated blows would eventually kill the shark, to which he replied, "No, it takes a lot more to kill a shark than stabbing it in the head." Replace that, the noun with anything, and it just makes it dumber.
Oh, yeah.
Just doesn't, yeah. All right. Moreover, he admitted to having done a lot more killings of sharks using firearms, and mentioned that he had stabbed or killed sharks without bringing them aboard his boat on numerous occasions.
His humble abode.
Nice. Very good pun. Yeah, sick. Authorities have condemned Gare's actions as egregious. There we go. Egregious, emphasizing the unnecessary harm inflicted on the shark. He is currently being held at Monroe County Sheriff's Office, Key West Jail Facility with a bond set at $10,000. His arraignment is scheduled for June 26th. And we'll show you the video right here. And I'll show you the video
Right now.
right here.
Okay.
And then we can just say middle.
Middle.
We'll skip right over this bit.
Do you want to pause it then? If we're not going to put this.
Had he not did the self admittance, because you don't see his face in that video, he would have got away with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up. That hurt my heart. I don't like sharks though. But that's
nobody likes sharks, but that was rough to watch.
I have a fear of sharks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say nobody likes sharks because some people
like sharks.
Yeah, some people fuck
How dare you?
with sharks hard.
You're uninclusive.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, shark folk.
Shoke.
All my shark boys.
I love it, girls. So mine actually is baby alligator stolen from Florida business.
It makes me sad.
It makes sense. And it goes as follows.
And it go a little something like this.
Orlando, Florida. Pasco County deputies are asking for the public's help identifying a man accused of stealing a baby alligator from a business along U.S. Highway 19 early Monday morning. I don't know why I said that like a newscaster.
Early Monday morning.
Yeah, early Monday morning.
And now here's Bree with the facts.
What we know. Hold on, let me do it.
You gotta get a little nasally. Talk like up here.
According to the sheriff's office, the theft occurred around 3:50 a.m. on May 19th in the 10500 block of US 19 surveillance. Footage shows an unidentified man using a device to capture a baby alligator, wrapping it in a white cloth, leaving the area in a blue bicycle.
The words you're enunciating don't make any sense. You're like doing beginning, middle, and end. Usually they just do it at the end. Keep it up, though. I'm loving this.
Okay. The suspect is described as a white male, approximately 20 to 30 years old, with a beard and a mustache. At the time of the incident, he was wearing a black hat, a blue and white plaid long-sleeve shirt over a black undershirt, black shorts, and black shoes.
At almost the end of every article of clothing that you described, I thought that was it. I thought it was the end. You did good. You did good, Chief.
As of Friday, May 23rd, 2025, the alligator is still missing, and the suspect has not been located, according to the Pasco County Sheriff's Office. Period. What you can do. Anyone with information on the suspect's identity is urged to contact the Pasco Sheriff's Crime Tip Line at 1-800-706-2488.
There you go. Now it's back. We're back in business.
Referencing the case number 25016786, or submit a tip online at pascosheriff.com/tips.
Yeah, we're going to find this gator, folks.
Deputies have also released video footage of the incident to assist in the investigation.
Ooh. So, is there a reward? Is there like a reward? Go ahead.
This guy did the exact thing that guy should have done, which was not confess.
Wicked Smat.
Yes.
I'm wondering if there's a reward for it, and I'm wondering how many people are just if there is a reward for it, I wonder how many people are bringing, like, just random baby alligators. Like, is this your fucking gator?
We're not asking for the alligator. We are asking.
Oh.
Why do I sound like...
Yeah, that's how you do. It's like nasally and then like a little deep.
We are asking for the culprit. We are not asking for the baby alligator.
Oh.
We don't care about the gator.
That gator is gone.
Gone gator. Band name called it.
Stares menacingly. Oh no.
What was that? Your keys.
Nowhere. All right.
Broken. All right, would you do you want me to give you a drum roll?
A drum roll?
Yeah.
Oh, to present my sign?
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? This
is the good stuff. So, am I lay asshole?
Right.
Okay. What you have is you have a chocolate star.
In frame.
Oh, perfect. You have a chocolate star.
Yes,
okay.
Butthole.
Yep. You have got 3 assholes stacked on top of each other with a hat.
Right.
You have got a asshole with a fuse coming out of it. He must have had some Mohican or some 50-50 Tap House.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, right?
The opposite of a shout out to them.
We have an angry face because he's mad about being an asshole potentially, and then this monkey is all like, I caramba, can't believe it that he might be the asshole, and it's, am I the asshole? Are you sure? Are you the angel? Are you the devil? We will judge you. We won't know for sure, but we're going to judge you about it.
You want me to put it in its iconic,
its rightful place?
Its rightful place,
yeah.
Yeah, all right. All right, while I do that,
I'll get started.
We are so in sync right now. Oh my god.
It's gonna be me.
All that I do.
Beautiful.
Why was that like dissonant? All that I do.
It was angelic. All right.
What color do you want?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Wish we had brown. No. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to engage with my sister's pettiness where she's trying to use a baby name she and the rest of the family agreed to say for me to use?
Well, she's taking it back.
She's taking what back?
Taking back Sunday.
What?
All my emos out there, you'll get it.
Okay, I don't get it.
They'll get it.
Yeah. So, my younger sister, 26 female, obviously she is your younger sister, has 3 boys, and she's expecting her first girl. I, 32 male, don't have kids yet, but my wife and I are trying. Our maternal grandmother died when I was 5, and before the rest of the siblings were born, she lived with my parents and me, and I adored her. I was the only grandchild who remembers her. So several years ago, my siblings and cousins agreed that the name should be saved for me to use if I had a daughter. They told me about it, and they told the rest of our family. My sister was supposedly at agreement at the time. But after becoming a mom for the first time, my sister turned into an immature, petty brat. She turns the weirdest stuff into a competition, like who can have the most kids, or who gets the most stuff for their baby, or who can get the most compliments on their cooking. She'd brag to me that she was the first of mom and dad's kids to make them grandparents, and she'd ask me if I was going to be a grandpa before I had any kids. She'd whine at me.
How would he be a grandpa if he didn't have any kids?
Like a old man.
Okay,
yeah, just
got
old
it.
man in general. Yeah,
me thought actual grandpa.
I did too the first time I read it, and it confused me greatly. I'm glad I read this one before I read it here in front of all these nice people.
I think I'm breaking my chair.
That'll be alright.
All that I do
is just break my chair.
Guess why?
What?
Because I felt like it.
Oh, I thought you said it's kind of a Mary.
No.
Before I had any kids, she'd whine at me and our other siblings if we met up when she couldn't make it. She expected us to wait until she could come, and even expected us to plan our birthdays around her. Then she wanted us to add her name to a gift for mom and dad without her contributing anything. Not the planning, the paying, or getting of the gift. This all sounds like, out of scope stuff. It is exhausting, and her lifelong friends and other family members have complained about it too. Now she's decided she's going to use our maternal grandmother's name for her daughter. She told me in front of our parents, siblings, and her partner and my wife. She was smirking and said that we clearly weren't having kids, even though she knows we're trying. She doesn't feel like the name should be saved for me, and she deserves it, and her baby deserves it as the first granddaughter. The rest of our family processes the decision, but I just told her she was entitled to name her child what she likes, and I changed the subject. It drove her crazy, and she told me I was trying to make her look bad by just giving in like that. My wife asked her how that would make her look bad, and wouldn't fight me over it, and wouldn't fighting me over it be worse. The rest of our family said that the name should be saved for the only grandchild who remembered her, and how it was agreed they would save it for me. And the rest of my siblings were like, you shouldn't have let her get away with this pettiness. I feel that not engaging her is better. Does it upset me? A little, sure. Could I use the name anyway? Yeah, but my wife and I agreed it would be better not to. We might not even have a daughter, and if we do, we'll figure it out, but we don't want my sister taking it out on our hypothetical future daughter. My wife said she might go for a different name because I don't fight her on it, and maybe it's possible. Grandma's name is very different to the name she typically likes. Either way, just let her use it if she wants. This is my stance. A stance my family thinks is crazy, for they have told me I'm letting her walk all over me. Am I the asshole?
I mean, she didn't really do anything wrong.
The sister?
Yeah, no, the poster.
The poster is a man.
Oh, whoopsie. He didn't really do anything wrong. Like, he was just like, use it if you want to, I guess.
I don't think that you're an asshole for, like, not succumbing to your siblings' pettiness.
Right.
I don't think that makes you an asshole.
No.
But I think it makes you not look very, strong, I guess. I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, I think that you went the right route, being like, yeah, okay, yeah, do whatever you want to do, and then just moving on.
Right.
But I also feel like if that's what you want to name your kid, you should name your kid that, even if she did name her kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then have the middle name be like the better version.
2.0.
Fuck that other kid.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not even about the other kid. It's literally just the mom. And the part that kind of like drove me to feel like, oh, you're kind of being a little weak right now, is that like you're worried that your sister's gonna take it out on your hypothetical future daughter. I wouldn't be worried about that.
Yeah.
I'd be begging for that. I'd be like, go ahead, say something slick. Go ahead, say something to my daughter that like it can be on like Donkey Kong. You're still my little sister. I will wet willy you.
Well, if we had a daughter and someone in your family like said something slick to her, it's our daughter.
Yeah.
She will make you cry.
Well, maybe. I don't think that. I mean, our situation isn't the same as this person's situation.
Right.
Like this girl sounds like, hell on wheels. Like,
yeah.
Like an annoying bitch. Honestly, I'm sorry. But that's how it seems.
I'm not. Just like she's not for stealing the name.
Yeah, she's definitely not going to be sorry.
Right.
I do think it does sound like she might have been like just trying to get your goat, poke the bear, and be funny.
Yeah.
Because she was like, oh, why didn't you fight me on it, kind of thing. I don't think that she's genuinely going to take the name. I think she's just, she sounds like the youngest is what she sounds like. The youngest kid is what she sounds like.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think you're the asshole.
Yeah, I think you're fine. You good, bruh? All right. Glad that's settled.
Yeah, that one was pretty easy though. It's like,
yeah,
didn't really do anything wrong.
Yeah, I more so wanted to talk about like the, not that he's an asshole, but that he was like,
yeah,
like what he could have done different, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, it's like She just wants you to get mad about it.
Right. Exactly.
So there's nothing you really can do.
Yeah.
Like, you can give her what she wants and be mad about it.
Yeah.
Or you could just put laxative in like the next meal you make her.
Right.
All right. Survey says, not the asshole.
Not the asshole. Ding,
Not
ding,
the
ding.
asshole. Ding, ding, ding.
Asshole free.
Oh. All right. You ready for mine?
Yes.
I'm trying to decide whether I want to do the really long one.
Yes, please.
Because,
Also, visit our link tree.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was going to stop you in the middle and I was like, no, I'll let him finish.
Yeah.
Link tree.
Visit our link tree. It's right here. Imagination.
It's I actually took a picture of it.
Yeah.
For occasions like this. It's
Heyo.
That's You Podcast 31.
Sick.
Link tree.
Beautiful.
Link
No.
tr.ee/ That's You Podcast 31.
Sick.
Visit that.
We
Go
tried
there.
30 other times before we finally got it right.
I know it.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't take any of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
It was
10, 11, 12, 13,
difficult.
14,
Yeah,
15,
I
16,
bet
17,
we
18, 20, 21,
we
22, 23,
tried.
24, 25, 26,
We
27,
were
28,
true.
29, 30.
We didn't give up on That's You.
I kept going with that joke.
I know.
And you didn't acknowledge me.
I let you do your joke.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I thought it'd be funnier if I
If
just
we
kept
kept
going. Yeah.
Okay.
If we just fought
That's good.
through it.
Das is good.
Das is good.
Das is you.
Das is good. You know what upsets me?
What?
Haagen-Dazs.
Really?
Yeah. I went to the Haagen-Dazs in Tyson's Corner, and they've got a bunch of like little, quips and ads and that kind of thing
Okay.
all over the restaurant. You know what they didn't have?
What?
They didn't have a sign that said Das is good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How are you dropping the ball that hard? Das is good. That's simple. That easy, guys.
They think they're too good for us.
No.
That's what I
Maybe they
think.
think that it's low-hanging fruit or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you're low-hanging fruit. Wow.
Easy, girl. I'm high. I'm high fruit. I'm high and tight.
Okay.
And unripe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's not ripe.
Okay. I'm gonna give you options.
Sure.
Okay. Do you want?
Option number 2. You pay me to lead, not to read.
Okay. Option number 2 then. This one isn't an am I the asshole? It's a would I be the asshole?
Oh, interesting.
Would I be the asshole for yelling at my mom for humiliating me over brain surgery?
Yes, go on.
Okay. I think I accidentally took the screenshot without the first sentence in.
That's okay. We'll just power through.
Okay. Blank. Comment
Right.
about
Sounds
what
bad.
happened when my brain was swollen. For context, around 2020-ish, when I was 14, I had a sinus infection go to my brain. They're not using any punctuation. I didn't proofread this. After my sinuses filled up, I was sick for around 2 weeks and begged my mom to take me to the ER. She would tell me that if I went, I would need to get shots in my butt. I wasn't scared of needles. However, I was majorly self-conscious, as every teen is. So I would go home and use remedies like the neti pot and vapor spray. It got to the point where
Neti pots are for your ass?
No. She said that her mom was saying, oh, I could take you to the doctor, but if I go, they're going to give you a shot in your butt, and she's self-conscious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It got to the point where I couldn't hold anything in. Eventually, she took me to the hospital while I was out of it, like blank stares and not responding, and they told Millie Mom.
My mom.
They told Millie Mom I was dehydrated and wasn't taking my meds properly and sent me out. I peed my pants on the way out, and after cleaning me up, I had, quote, seizure-like activity, as the doctors called it.
Why not just call it a seizure?
Right, I don't know. There's different kinds of seizures. There's like, full body seizures, and then there's like ones where you just like sit and stare, and then there's ones where like
You know what else is a seizure-like activity?
seizure? What?
A Caesar.
Okay.
All right, so she had a sleazer. Read on.
Try it. As the doctors call it. And Mom took me to a different ER.
A different
Which sent me to a bigger hospital.
A bigger
After a couple months, I got out of the hospital and am now doing fine besides mild migraines. But the doctors said that if I waited for another day, I would be dead or brain dead and my life would be over.
Once again, not a difference.
Life would be over either way.
Not
Brain dead, same difference.
She would either be dead or dead-like symptoms. That's what she would have.
She was either having a seizure,
right,
or seizure-like symptoms.
Right.
Flu or flu-like symptoms.
Now that one's different because I feel like the flu is like it could be fever or
rash. Probably not a rash. I was just being funny.
Yeah, I don't know. What do I know about the flu? I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV.
What show are you on?
Yeah. Isn't that right? Isn't that something?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Go on.
Okay. Now my mom talks about this, but bends the truth. She says I was just acting depressed, that I never asked to go to the hospital, and make sure to tell them that I wet myself in public. Do the cricket noise.
I can't.
You can't.
All right, if anybody out there knows how to do a cricket noise, we are looking for another host. Someone who can also do cricket noises. That's a requirement.
Yeah. So any like normal person would be like, well, you had a brain tumor, so like, of course you'd pee your pants. That like is a thing.
It's not really an excuse, but go on. Look, I'm not a doctor.
I just play one on TV.
Just play one on TV.
What show are you on?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
This would happen many, many times, and this recent time she mentions it. I finally said something about her refusing to take me to the doctor. Oh, this last time that she mentioned it, I said something about her refusing to take me to the doctor.
That is just exactly what you said twice.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay. Whoopsie. In the first place, despite me being clearly physically unwell, I would also mention the fact that she admitted she knew I had a sinus infection to the doctors.
Yeah, but that's not really an excuse to pee your pants. Let's be fair.
Yeah, I know. What are you, a baby? Wear a diaper, baby.
You get a sinus infection, you will pee your pants? We're bullies. That's not nice. She had a brain tumor. She's not a tumor. All right, sorry. It's just a sinus infection.
Get to the tumor now.
No.
After the people she was talking to left, she snapped at me saying that I don't understand how hard the ordeal was for her and that I make her sound like a horrible parent.
Facts, Mom.
Facts, Mom. I leave it to you, Reddit. Was I an ignorant brat when I brought up what I did, or was my anger justified as it made me feel embarrassed every time she'd talk about it? Edit. Thank you all for the support. I was raised by her, so she kind of knows how to, quote unquote, control me in sorts. I really appreciate all the kind words and validation. She is the asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
The thing is that how old was she? Did she say how old she was?
I don't think so.
It probably is in that first sentence.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that first sentence. I definitely screenshotted it. And I was just...
So, I think even if you're a teenager, you can be like, hey, Mom, out.
What?
Like, she can kick out whoever she wants to in the doctor's office, in the ER. She can be like, right. I don't want you here.
The problem was that she didn't take her to the doctor in the first place.
Yeah, that, and also she probably was not being very responsive during the brain tumor part. But when she had came to, and she was, conscious of her mom making all these comments about her peeing the whatever, and she was embarrassed about it, she definitely could have been like, "Hey, mom, you gotta go. I can take it from here." Yeah. I don't know. Some people have anxiety about that stuff, like going to the doctors, making your doctor appointment, all that good stuff. But I mean, if it's to the point where she's embarrassing you, then you should probably just kick her out. I don't. Would you be the asshole if you yelled at her? I mean, you would also be an asshole along with your mom. I don't know if you would be. I don't know. I don't think you're the asshole.
No,
you're not the only asshole. You would be the only asshole. I guess it depends on what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you stick to this, if you stick to the facts, you should be all right.
If you stick to the facts, you don't gotta get waxed.
Oh, all right.
Edgar Allan Poe said that.
Yeah. He was waxing poetic. He was waxing Edgar Allan Poe. Poetic. That was also bad. That was worse, baby.
Kung Fu Panda.
What's Kung Fu Panda? What do you call it? The Kung Fu Panda? Horrible.
Kung.
I think it was Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Not good.
Very funny.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for secretly replacing my late brother's ashes with fireplace ashes?
Yes.
So I can keep the real ones.
Oh.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
That's what she said.
Listen, get back on top and let me finish, okay?
I got the giggles. It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Okay, I wish that. I guess I can't tell you, can I?
Why?
Because
that's birthday wishes.
it's 11:11 wishes too. It's all wishes, babe.
You're a wish.
Thanks, babe. Was that your wish?
Yeah.
We're on camera, babe, and they're recording. Relax. Stop objectifying.
I'm literally not.
You just grabbed my wiener.
I literally did.
All right, my brother passed away 2 years ago. Good segue. My brother passed away 2 years ago. We were incredibly close.
I wouldn't stop touching his wiener. I said, bitch.
Kanye West.
Can you believe that?
We don't have a jacuzzi. We were incredibly close. He basically raised me after our parents died. Damn, this is rough. We shouldn't be joking about this. Bree, put a serious face on. A serious face. Put on a real face.
I got it.
Thank you. More serious. Stop smiling.
I can't.
I'm so happy I can't.
Okay.
Good job. Sadder. There you go. Your eyebrow work is insane. Yeah, those eyebrows really sell. He had always said he didn't want to be buried or scattered. He wanted to stay with the people he loved. When he passed, the family decided to scatter his ashes at our childhood home's lake. I was devastated. I wanted to keep a small urn, but my older cousin who organized the memorial said that was morbid and selfish and insisted all the ashes be scattered together.
Why is it morbid?
I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of like keeping ashes is morbid to some people, I guess.
I have a box in my room.
I got a box of my grandpa.
Ain't my grandpa. It's a box with fully intact bones from my cat.
Oh, I got a cat in the box.
It's not a cat in that.
Here's where it gets weird. I work at a lab, and I quietly took a small portion of his ashes home before the official scattering. To avoid suspicion, I replaced what I took with a near identical weight of gray fireplace ash. No one noticed. I now have a tiny urn in my apartment, and I feel closer to him because of it. I told my best friend recently, and she was horrified.
Yeah.
She said it was deceptive, disrespectful to the rest of the family, and possibly even spiritually selfish. I hadn't thought of it like that. I never meant to hurt anyone. It just feels like my only way to keep a piece of him with me. So, am I the asshole for secretly replacing some of my brother's ashes before the family scattered them?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I wouldn't call
So
it
cut and dry like that? Like,
Yes.
you're just like, you're an asshole?
I wouldn't call it an asshole.
You're something.
You're something. It's okay. Look, I might have a box full of bones, okay? But there's a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, the coyotes wouldn't stop digging him up.
Oh.
Sorry.
So you gathered all the bones
I
you
didn't
could.
do it. My mom. Hi, Mom. Oh, hi. Hi, Landon. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Larry. Hi, Mom. Hi, Khalil. Hi, Offie. Hi.
Hi, Ross. Hi, Allison.
Hi,
Wait,
Ross. Hi, Allison.
wait.
Hi.
Maybe hi, Uncle John.
Oh, maybe hi, Uncle John.
Maybe my mom. She might actually be watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Dylan's
Maybe.
mom.
We'll see.
So my mom, first of all, she didn't tell me my cat died. Died on my birthday, by the way.
That's probably why.
Yeah. I
Doesn't wanna bum you
forgive
out.
her.
Yeah.
But she just rolled up to work one day and she had a box and I was like, ooh.
Cat in the box.
Me thought cookies. Because there was cookies in that box at one point.
Oh my God.
It's like Tupperware.
Is your cat's name Cookies?
No, it was Greg.
Greg.
Because I kept looking at him going, he's old Greg. You want to go to a club with people we on each other? You have a drunk Baileys from a shoe? So she just rolls up with like Tupperware. It's like the classic one where it's like the clear bottom and like red lid. She goes, here you go. Oh, cookie for me. Not cookie. She goes, I'm really sorry. The coyotes wouldn't stop digging him up, so I just took what was left and put it in this box.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay. So now I'm going to have a lady make a taxidermy piece out of it.
I can't. One day we're going to do an episode with a page called Bad Taxidermy. If you haven't looked it up yet, don't look it up. It's
Please.
awful. And we will look it up for you. We will show you the goods. We will show you what you're missing or what you wish that you were missing.
Right.
It's kind of ironic what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
We're going to be showing you things that you don't want to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you're going to like it.
And you're going to continue to watch.
Yeah. You're gonna subscribe to their page.
Like, subscribe. Yeah, no, I definitely think he's a little weird because
Definitely a little weird.
Because I'm not the one who rummaged for bones. You know what I mean? He rummaged through those ashes. What did he do?
He probably just like took a little spoon, scooped a little bit of his brother out.
Yeah, but like,
then-
have you seen the urn bags?
No.
He got brother on his hands.
Oh yeah.
He surely did.
Oh.
Surely. Like, they come in just like a plastic bag.
The only urns I've ever seen are like urns that you cannot open.
Yeah, most of them are like that because there's this thing called My Strange Addiction and people are eating people's ashes.
I don't think that's why, but
Should be.
but sure.
It should be. It should be why.
That's probably not the leading cause of unopenable urns.
You know, it sounds like it might be.
I think that it's a little weird that he's like, oh, it's spiritually selfish. It's like,
I mean, but the brother said he didn't want to be scattered, though, didn't he?
he did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they should have respected his wishes.
Yeah, right. So
but
I don't
here's
think
the
that's
thing:
the
if
thing.
that shit isn't in your will, then like you're
can't do
kind of
nothing about it.
It's just kind of like
Even if it is in your will, who's gonna like police that?
There are people that like you're like an official will that's in place of like some government. There's some government agency that takes care of all that.
Okay.
That like
So people that police
splits
your
the
urns?
will and that kind of thing. People what?
People police your urns?
Well, they will police the taking care of and the goings on of your body after you die. Like if you put in your will that you want to be that you want your ashes to be, as long as it's not something that's absolutely ridiculous and they won't like overturn it. Like, I want to be placed on the refrigerator every day for the rest of my life. It's like, well, that's kind of ridiculous because, we want to use the fridge and we don't want to have your dead body
on the fridge
on top of it. We eat out of that thing.
Yeah.
As long as it's not something like absolutely absurd, and I'm sure there's more absurd things than that, but that was just what I thought of at the top of my head. Yeah. Yeah, they'll be like, hey, like all he wanted was to be on the like cabinet somewhere. Like, you can't disrespect his body. It's like what's that word? The charge for being a gravedigger.
Grave robbery?
No.
No.
Necrophilia. Is that what you were gonna say? Necromancy?
No. I do not know.
Defacing? No. Defacing a grave? I don't know. Maybe I'll Google it.
Don't. Please, here, I'll Google it for you.
Okay.
Please. I have a family.
I want to go to war.
What do you want to know?
What is the charge for grave digging? Grave digging. Grave robbing, sorry. I guess it is just grave robbery.
Yeah. Or trafficking in dead bodies also face criminal charges. Yeah.
Ew.
Oh my god. A woman, okay, so her son, right? This son's mother passed away.
Okay.
And he donated her body to Alzheimer research.
Okay.
They said they were going to take her brain and research with it. Guess what they did with her body instead?
They sold it for parts.
No.
Oh,
they blew it up in a military base to see what different types of bombs would do to you. They didn't even keep her brain.
What the fuck?
The only part of her that they needed for the research was her brain. They didn't even keep it.
Oh my god. It's like,
yep.
Can't they like create some kind of gelatin thing? Yeah, and just test off that. Isn't that good enough?
Apparently not.
Nope, frankly not.
No, they took this guy's mother's body and blew her up. Yeah, isn't that gross?
Yeah.
That's like, it's like disturbing. Why would you do that?
Government work here.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Why would you fucking do that? That's like, that makes me so sad. Yeah. Why would you do that?
How did he find out about that?
Because like there's, public records and things.
Yeah. He's like, where's my mom?
Yeah. It's like, hey, how far along are you digging in mom's brain? Yeah. We're not actually.
Where's mom? Well,
sir?
Your mom she's over there. And over there. And over there.
Yeah.
A little bit back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? They literally could have just taken her brain out of the skull. They could have done that. Right. Yeah. They could have just taken her brain out and like kept the brain and still did the research.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know anything about Alzheimer research, but
me either.
Sure.
But apparently the only part they needed was her brain. Anyways, so back to my Am I the Asshole?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think we got time for one more from you.
Okay. Would you like my long one? I can read it fast.
That's what she said.
I can ring it fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is asshole poo mode.
Yeah. So that actually means
that there are a lot of people saying you're an asshole.
Proctologists only orifice. When a post is in poo mode, only users with enough subreddit comment karma are able to comment. If that doesn't include you, no worries. Check out /new for other posts that are still open for comments.
It's just like you gotta have enough clout to be fucking around on this thing.
And I think that it is because this person is going to be the asshole.
Okay.
So they were like, limit comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what time are we at? Okay.
We got time.
I got this. Ready?
Go.
All right. Am I the asshole for throwing a cup of cold water on my naked husband?
Go on.
Usually we do yes or no.
I'd say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too. My husband has been tested for ADHD, but he doesn't have it. Okay. He has the kinds of problems that are associated with ADHD, however. He says writing lists, making a schedule, setting alarms, etc. is physically painful for him, and he'd rather just deal with occasional emergencies rather than be proactive.
Doesn't have ADHD.
Right. The specific problem. He often forgets to push the shower diverter. Okay, I was so confused by that word for a second. Diverter valve down. You know, the little rod on the tub faucet that you push down to make the water fill the tub and pull up to make the water come out of the shower. For nearly 20 fucking years. This is exactly how she typed it. I have been asking him to push that down. Since I was literally a teenager, I have been asking him to push that fucking thing down. At least twice a month, I have a very unpleasant wake-up cold shower because I turn the water on and I get a cold spray from the shower. And every fucking time, he's apologetic that a week or two later, it happens again. He will do better for a while and then it slips again. Then it slips in again. He is always telling... He's always telling me that he's working on it and has been better about it lately. But somehow he's always working on it, always improving, but it never fucking stops. Today, I had just fucking had it. I stepped into the shower, turned it on. First of all, that's your first problem, you fucking psycho. I stepped into the shower, turned it on, and had a very cold and rude awakening. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I grabbed the cup by the sink and filled it about 3 inches with cold water.
Bullshit.
You
filled that
my
fucker
ass.
Up. You filled that bitch up.
Yeah, you did.
Go on.
And walked out to where he was standing naked. He had just taken off his pajamas and was going to take his shower after mine. Without warning, while he was looking down, I held the plastic cup firmly in my hand and firmly grasped it. I could hear it. It like radiated.
Firmly grasp it.
And grasp it tightly.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
I jerked that motherfucker. Bitch. I jerked that motherfucker in a 45-degree angle to get the cold water all over his torso and face. Okay. I told him that his apologies were worth the paper they were written on, and I was tired of listening to him congratulate himself for quote-unquote getting better when I had been asking for 20 fucking years to stop doing this shit. I told him I don't accept his apologies, and the fact that it's an accident does not excuse it. I told him that from now on, every time I'm taking a cold shower, so is he. That I refuse to be a second-class citizen in my own home any longer. And if he refuses to make changes to treat me better, I will instead make changes to treat him worse, because I will not tolerate this any longer. I'm going to continue to surprise throw a cold cup of water on him every time I get a surprise cold shower. I'm tired of fucking asking/begging for basic fucking respect and not getting it, with the implication that I have to fucking put up with this forever. So Reddit, I know I'm probably an asshole, but am I a justified asshole? And we've got a couple of edits here.
Okay.
Edit to add the forgotten words. Oh, edit to answer the question everyone is asking. Why don't I just check myself? Why do I expect him to leave it the way I want it left? Answer. I don't expect him to leave it the way I want. What I expect is for him to leave things the way he found them. When he walks into the bathroom, it's pushed down. That's how I leave it. So he doesn't get blasted with cold water, but he doesn't leave things the way he found them. Instead, he often leaves the last 10 or 20% of a task for me to clean up for him. Question: why don't I leave it that way? Why don't I leave it the way I found it? Why don't you leave it up if he leaves it up? Answer: if I left things the way I found them, I would live in a sty. I would also spend a great deal of energy.
I want him to leave the things the way that he found them. But if I left the things the way that I found them, we would live in a sty. That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
You're contradicting yourself.
Literally doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I'm going to let you go off. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I would also spend a great deal of energy making things messier, as I would literally be cleaning up to make space for myself and then undoing that work to put things back as a mess. That's obviously not what they were asking. That's
Jesus.
Clearly not what they were asking.
No. She knows she's dumb.
Yeah, she does. Question: explain your shower to me. Why are you getting in before the water is warm?
Right.
Answer: just gonna quote
Reddit user.
Some other Reddit. Folks, you're misunderstanding her situation. She leans in to turn on the water, expecting it to come out of the spigot. Instead, shower mode is still in place and the water sprays out of the shower and onto her head. It is completely rude of the husband to not switch the water flow back to the spigot when he finishes showering. This is just basic etiquette.
Okay, I don't agree with that. We got 4 minutes to rip this lady a new one, though.
Yo,
do you want to go first?
Yeah, absolutely. Go fuck yourself, lady.
Yeah.
Absolutely go fuck yourself. Because how in the world are you leaning in to that fucking shower and getting sprayed in the head? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Reach your arm in, pull the plug up. Why? Let me demonstrate for you YouTube folks. Why are you fucking pulling the plug up like this?
Right.
Why are you doing that? Lady, just pull the fucking plug up. Look, it's this easy. Ready? It's right here, right?
Yeah.
Shower comes down.
You have to push it down to get to get it to come out of the spigot.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So she's reaching in to turn the water on, right? How are you getting sprayed in the fucking head, you daft bimbo?
Well,
when
the shower when it comes out of the water, it goes down and then it raises up. So the water sprays down first if you leave it like pulled up. But at the same time,
if you spin that dial fast enough, it's just going straight out.
Right. And what I'm thinking is, if you're already down there turning on the water, you're already down there to look and see.
Use your fucking eyes.
Yeah, use your eyes. Use your eyes. And honestly,
she sounds like she just hates her husband.
It does sound like she hates her husband. Like that's really what it is. This is not an issue of cold water.
No,
like she's really looking for a reason to like be a vindictive asshole.
Yeah.
And she's found it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't this, it'd be some other shit.
Yeah.
Some other like fucking problem that they're having.
This was the stupidest thing I've ever read in my life.
Oh my god, yeah, that was crazy.
3 whole screenshots for a shower?
Yeah. Pull the thing or push the thing down when you're turning on the water. Just make a habit of doing it. Eventually you won't even notice you're doing it. It'll become muscle memory. But like, I always leave that thing up because I'm always getting in the shower. I'm not taking a bath.
Right.
Why would I turn on the spigot if I'm not taking a bath?
I never get sprayed with water.
Because you just reach in and turn that bitch up. Yeah. Maybe the layout of their bathroom
I'm allergic to that. I'm allergic to her.
Maybe the layout of their bathroom is funky or something. But if that's the case, you can definitely buy a shower head and like that sprays far enough away from you that you won't like have to deal with that downward spray.
Right.
Because a lot of them do just like they're down and then they raise up. But you can definitely buy a better shower head that just starts off going that way.
Yeah. You're the asshole. It sounds like you just hate your husband.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
We got to get out of here.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Thanks for your patronage. Thanks for your support. Thanks for
money, please.
No, not yet.
Oh.
We'll get it. We'll get it from them someday.
Oh, okay.
But not yet on this day.
Okay.
Not on this day.
All right. Hi, Landon. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Mom. Hi, Larry. Hi, Allison. Hi, Ross. Hi, Khalil. Hi, Offie. Am I missing
Maybe
anyone?
hi, Uncle John.
Maybe
hi,
hi,
my
Uncle
mom.
John. Maybe
Brother
hi,
or
your
sister
mom.
co.
Yeah. Yeah. Get it. Linktree.
Yep.
Catch us on the YouTubes. Catch us on the Flippity Flip.
Yeah, we're going to start making clips for you guys. We're going to be fucking, like, really, really doing this damn thing. And,
We're going to be doing the damn thing.
And I know she can't hear you guys, but if you could, at your computers, at your cars, at your desk, whatever you're doing, if you're mowing the lawn, whatever you're doing, listening to this podcast, please take a moment and have a round of applause for Bree, because she worked really hard on a video, and it didn't get to come out, but it will come out.
Hopefully.
And it will be so funny and so good. I've only seen little snippets of it, but we're going to make clips out of it. You guys are going to get to see some of it, and eventually it's going to come out, and it's going to look amazing. So we just want to take this moment to give you a round of applause. This is for you, Bree. You did such a good job. I love this. I love you.
Anytime you do that at me, I think you're mad at me.
And when I clap at you?
Yeah, you're like doing it sarcastically, like
a sarcastic slow clap. No, that was a genuine round of applause. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
And I'm so happy that you're doing so good with your video editing.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. So nice of
See
you.
our link tree. Like Bree. Find Bree on Facebook and like her page or something. Maybe poke her. Maybe give her a good poke. Would you like that?
No.
All right.
It's creepy.
Sorry, folks.
Don't poke me.
I tried.
Don't poke me.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Anything you want to say to the fans?
Hi, fans.
Anything you want to say to the haters?
Brandon told me I'm not allowed to tell them fuck you anymore.
Why?
I'll kill you.
No? Nothing to the haters?
I just whispered to them in their ears. They can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, everybody.
All right, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Okay, bye. I just love to count. Bye.